Good morning, students. Let us continue lesson number 10, Democracy in India. In this part of the chapter, we will learn about the different levels of the government. India has three levels of government: the central or the union government with its center at New Delhi, the state government with their respective capitals as seats of government, and the local self-government. Like I have told you in the previous part of this chapter, that the powers of a government are divided among us three levels. The first level is the central or the union government. It is at the center, that is New Delhi, where the Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers and the Parliament is located. Then the state government. State government means that the government of any state like Haryana government, Punjab government, Tamil Nadu government and their capitals. And this local self-government. Local self-government means the government of cities and villages. Government of India. So if you can see, there are three parts of government, that is legislature, that is parliament. Parliament consists of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Then executive. Executive consists of president, vice president and cabinet of ministers. And then judiciary. Judiciary consists of all the courts of a country like high court, supreme court, district courts, all the courts of a country. So the government is of there is three parts of government, that is legislature, that consists of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, then executive and then judiciary. Now what are the functions of these? First of all, the function of legislature or parliament, its responsibility is to make laws for the country. Like a law is being made that while driving a bike the helmets are compulsory. So this is the law that is being made by the parliament. Now executive, the responsibility of executive is to pass the laws made by the legislature. That means it implements the laws, it makes sure that everybody follows these laws. Like wearing of helmet is compulsory, it is being made compulsory by the executive, it is being implemented by the executive. And judiciary, judiciary consists of all the courts, like to solve conflicts between executive and legislature. If these two parts of the government are having any problems, these problems are being solved by the judiciary. Or any other matter, if we want to seek justice, like if somebody has there is a theft in our house, then we can go to the police and we can go to the court. Or related to any matters, conflict means any problems, we can go to the judiciary. So these are basically the parts of a government. Now study about legislature or the parliament in detail. This is the picture of the parliament, the building of the parliament. The parliament is the law-making body of the central government. So parliament, it is in New Delhi and it makes laws. And the parliament in India is also called Sansad. Sansad we call it, in Hindi we call it Sansad. It consists of two houses. The Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha is also called as the lower house of the parliament, and the Rajya Sabha. It is also called as the upper house of the parliament. The members of both the houses are known as the members of parliament or MPs. Now both the members of both the houses are called as the MPs or the members of the parliament. The union executive, now the next part is the executive. It comprises the president, the prime minister and the council of minister. Now the executive has president, the prime minister and council of minister. Now council of ministers are the ministers elected by the prime minister, like railway minister, then human resource minister, defense minister. All these ministers are called out as the council of minister. The president is the head of the executive. The president is assisted by the prime minister and the council of minister. That means the president is at the top of the executive and he is being helped by prime minister and the council of minister. The council of ministers are in charge of different departments. Now these ministers, council of ministers, they are in charge of different ministries. Like I told you, defense minister is there, education minister is there. So these are various departments and the council of ministers are head of these departments and they are being elected by the prime minister. Like this is the union executive, president, vice president, prime minister and council of ministers. In this we have cabinet minister, minister of states, deputy ministers, parliamentary secretaries. All these forms the council of ministers. The next topic is the judiciary. What is the function of judiciary? This is the judiciary. This is the Supreme Court of India. It is only one and is situated in New Delhi. It is the highest, or you can say apex court of justice. The Supreme Court of India is the highest court of justice in India. It consists of Chief Justice. The head of the Supreme Court is called as the Chief Justice and there are 33 other judges. Apart from this, judiciary also consists of high courts and district courts. Next topic is the state government. Now the government of various states is called as the state government. The state government are formed to govern the states in an effective manner. Effective. Now it is not possible for a central government to manage whole of the country. So for the effective functioning of the states, we need state government. Every Indian state government is headed by a governor. Now as there is president at the center, similarly every state has a governor and like prime minister there is a chief minister in every state and her or his council of minister, and now there are council of minister also to help chief minister. The state government makes laws, enforces them and runs the state. Now the function of state government is to make laws for its own state and then implements these laws and to run the smooth functioning of the state. The governor is the head of the state. She is appointed by the President of India for a term of 5 years. Each state has a high court. Every state has a high court, which is the highest court of justice in the state. Like the highest court of justice in a country's Supreme Court, the highest court of justice in a state is the High Court. Each state has a legislative assembly or Vidhan Sabha which makes the laws for the state. Like there is parliament in central government, in state government it is called as the legislative assembly or the Vidhan Sabha that makes laws for the state. The members of legislative assemblies are called MLAs and are elected for 5 years by the people of the state. Like the members of parliament are called MPs, member of these legislative assemblies are called as MLAs and they are elected for 5 years and by the people only. We go for voting and we elect our members of legislative assemblies. Several state legislatures have another house called Legislative Council or Vidhan Parishad. Like Parliament has two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Many states, not every state, many states also have upper house, that is Legislative Council or Vidhan Parishad. But it is not there in every state. Some of the states are having. It is in states such as Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. Now, with this Vidhan Parishad Legislative Council is present in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. I hope students that you have understood this part of the chapter. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.